we're now in this house. We've been warned that they know where we are, and we probably want to get out.
Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work.
Picked up a cigarette lighter. Alright, cool. I assume there's nothing else in there. Picture. You can't think of anywhere that the painting would go well, even if it hadn't suffered from a decade of neglect. Terminal. $4,177 days since last update. Well, let's power it on and see what horribleness happens. Your account, Richard Hart, is no longer open due to inactivity. 4,177 days. If you believe this to be an error, please contact technical support. An evacuation is currently underway by order of centralized government. Please proceed to designated shelter sites. If you have been affected, please contact your nearest cell representative. Okay, so I think we're getting maybe some backstory into this game. Dear Mr. Hart, well, it is clear there are doubts about the firm's policy of mechanization as a means of remaining competitive. It is unhelpful to suggest to employees that they are building their own replacements. Please refrain from such comments in the future. I guess you're right. Since there isn't anyone changing out of hazard gear anymore, nobody else will be using the locker room. It's going to be one hell of a working weekend. I'll put the stuff in locker 6, codes 381. Ooh, okay. This sounds important. Let's write that down. Locker 6, code 381. All right. That seems like it could be important. Which Zift decided it'd be a good idea to run water pipes over a 1,000,000 Quattro industrial laser. I fixed the leak in the locker room's pipes, but don't charge the capacitor banks unless you feel like being cooked. Okay. That sounds interesting. So do that, but save first.
Must have been a decorator.
Yoink!
Nothing else in here looks like it'd work anymore.
Okay, what do we got here? Fire control. Where are we?
I can't reach it from down here. There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system.
Did I take it? I did. No, I didn't. I did not take it.
Wait.
What is it?
Cobalt Actual, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete. Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Adaptive camouflage? How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
Okay. What?
No!
We have to think our way past.
You still there?
I hear you.
How am I supposed to get past an armed agent I can't even see?
Bet Bet you wish you had some of that adaptive camouflage too, huh?
It has its limits. Only really works in dry conditions. Plus, you have to know how to use it properly. It's only the surface pattern that changes.
Still, pretty neat. Get some of that out? I know a guy who'd give you a couple of thousand Qs just for the camo shirt.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor level.
What makes you think they haven't blocked that off too?
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you are for very long. They're gambling that they can eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead.
Why are the power systems in this place still online?
It's only been 11 years since the Aurora. If nobody's switched it on since then, the city's probably just never noticed they were still connected.
I guess the factory's standby would be a drop in the ocean in terms of the city's power.
It's not like they're short on it. Newton's a net exporter in the region.
I guess you can do that when you're the only one in the neighborhood with orbiting solar arrays.
If the factory's still working, you might be able to use that strategically.
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry, I can't help you with that. All I know is, they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message? Nah. I just know the kind of places you like to hide in. But your garden wouldn't do for this one, would it?
Hey.
Match that against which of your favorite spots are being rented by crisis teams, and boom. Instant rages.
So, you haven't heard my side of the Baxter story.
Save it for later. First, we've got to get you out of there.
What do you know about this facility?
Old TVNA factory. Used to make sense.
Thought that's a tuna.
Cleared out when the Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an old building. Be careful, a lot of it is unstable.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Perhaps it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle, but how do I know I can trust you?
It's either me or the guys with the
I'm glad to
Kim
hear
on
that,
site.
Lars.
Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent years working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
I'm still a little worried about what I drank.
It won't do you any harm. It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
Let's do a save. How they didn't see me before, I have absolutely no idea. It seems like...
I can't reach it from down.
Looks like using the...
It isn't compatible with pressurized canister.
Or if I replace it with that...
Huh. It fits.
Okay! I replaced the fire suppressant with paint. Okay.
Woohoo!
I was not expecting that to work.
I wonder if it even still works.
There's only one way to find out. I need to burn something.
Someone managed to get this through the window. An old office terminal. I'm kind of surprised. No.
I guess we can just do that. See what happens. It worked! Okay.
Cobalt 3, camouflage compromised.
Nice. So now I can see them. Okay. Cool. I did not think it would work being this far under it. I thought I was gonna have to get on something. Oh well. Now I can see them, so that's good. How does he not see me?
Whatever's in there, there's apparently 4 gross of them, whatever that means.
Apparently, seems like a bad idea.
The wood's old, but I still can't get it open.
Target sighted.
Okay. There's a death.
I need to use the fact that I can see him now to my advantage.
Oh. You die, but you come back. Okay. Let's see. Well, I can shoot him. Maybe I can just shoot him. That'd be good enough?
He's too far away this.
Alright, I'll wait for him to get in front of me and then I'll shoot him.
One down.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
Woohoo!
Low velocity, jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target.
Yoink!
Shame the optic camo's built into the uniform. I could use something like that right about now. Shame the optic camo's built into the uniform.
I got a new gun. Can't open this crate using... Looks like, well, I could shoot it open, but that seems like a bad idea.
That's one way of getting it open.
Okay, but I did it.
It's empty except for all the packing material.
Yoink!
Okay. Okay, it worked. I got some packing material. Why would a crate be empty except for packing material? Oh, here's the locker room. No one in here. So locker 6.
Apparently, it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in here. This is some pricey
Yoink!
liquor.
Yoink!
Alright, what did I get? I got some...
Huh. This takes me back.
Alright. We made a Molotov. I guess. We can light it, throw it. Explosives also solve problems. Anything I can do with the showers?
Ah!
Ah, I'm wet! Oh my gosh!
There's nothing in here. A metal polish from the cleaning supplies. It's been here for over a decade, but it doesn't seem to have dried out.
Metal polish. Do another save. Go down the stairs. Ooh, okay. There's a guy down there. Seems like if we go down, it would be a bad idea. But let's... I've said several times this seems like a bad idea, and it's worked, so...
Target sighted.
Okay. I think I need to throw my, this makeshift thing down.
What a waste of good whiskey.
There we go. Nice. I approve. Smashed window. Fire, fire, fire.
I need to find a better way out than that.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock off.
Well, we have a submachine gun. I mean, that might do it.
Are you
Maybe-
kidding? If anything, that arm would pick me up.
Okay. The robot arm might be able to do it too.
Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
Yoink!
How many metal circles do I need? How many metal circles?
Alright, I'm probably gonna polish that.
That's brightened it up. Stuff it with packing.
Now, I don't know why, but maybe it's got a laser or something. Let's look at these control panels. Ooh, look at that.
Are you kidding? If it's nothing like the drones and synths, less personality, nothing to argue with. My kind of bot.
There's a door up there.
Even if it wasn't a heavy-duty lock, the mechanisms have rusted shut. It's going to need something stronger than that.
This game doesn't have a point system. It's the one thing that is a little bit that I wish it did have, because I don't know how far I am in this game. The point system is nice because it kind of lets you know how far you are in the game, although some games would give you like 300 points right at the end of the game and it still wasn't a good indication. So okay, I just put a thing. Oh, I see.
It's nothing like the less personality.
Okay, you take the metal disc. I mean, if I can spin it, then I can make it like a saw, probably. I don't see how polishing helps, but question is, did I miss anything that I needed? Because all I've got is this stuff. So I need to somehow fix this robot arm.
Not from here, I can't. Stuff it with packing. Stuff it with... The claws are jammed too close together to hold it.
Looking for things to do. Don't see anything.
My escape route, apparently.
Well, did we miss something that we needed? That's the question. It is possible. Probably not, though. Knowing how I've been playing this game, I probably just missed something. Oh crap, there's another guy. Where am I? I'm somewhere where I've never been before. Do I just shoot him? Let's just shoot
It won't
him.
fire for me. It's a lock.
Oh, I can't actually use it to shoot. Well, I can use this one.
Damn, it's out of charge.
Of course it is.
I can't figure that out. It'd all just burn up.
You consider trying to persuade him of the futility of his position, but decide against it. You're probably paying him too much. They're probably paying him too much for him to change his mind. What's in here? A laser? Ah, okay, I'm starting to get it. Offer him free tacos? That sounds like a good idea. I wish I could. There's no free taco option, unfortunately. Warnings. Warnings. Judging by the frequency and nature of the warnings about this room, this machinery must have been exceptionally hazardous to the human eye. And probably to rusty locks. I'm guessing if I walk into the room, then I'm dead. Yep, I am. Just thought I'd try it. That's, I think, my third death of the game. I think I've just died in this. I want to turn the laser on. That is kind of nice. That's like one of those quality of life things that if you forgot to save your game for a half hour and you die, you're not like, well, crap, that's a half hour of replaying I have to do, which I have done a multitude of times. Okay, I don't think I have anything that I can use. Well, actually, now that I think about it, there might be something that I can do.
A 10mm submachine gun, part of the strike team's gear. As a signature weapon, it's encoded to only operate for its assigned user. He's not dead, but he's gonna wake up with one hell of a headache.
I didn't... Oh, because I... Okay. What's this? Well... I think we killed the guy. There's water. A giant
I haven't
crab.
got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more.
Okay. The puzzles keep getting bigger in this game. Like, this is a maybe 5 or 6 screen puzzle. Seems like we have a hole
I don't
up
think I
there.
can climb back out of there. The gauge says the tank's exhausted. Nothing else in.
Okay. Got the terminal. Anything else on the floor that I can take? Filing cabinet, the window.
Someone managed to get this through the window. They must have one hell of a pitching arm.
This part of town is full of disused factories abandoned after an environmental catastrophe a decade earlier. While Cell technically has a mandate to keep it safe, the expense of doing so means that it rarely gets patrolled. Okay. Okay, I think I've done everything with everything I can do in here. Okay, well, let's look at the picture, I guess. A painting of a glowing pyramid hanging over a city. Despite the other decoration the walls of this office has acquired, this picture remains unvandalized.
It won't fire for me.
Don't want it to fire.
It won't fire for me.
Don't want it to fire.
Burning it's not going.
Okay. Find that interesting. Don't see anything that I can do in here. So far, every puzzle has been just something I haven't seen. It's been some object that I missed during my... Oops. I accidentally hit the mute button on my little keyboard.
There's nothing but packing material in here.
So there's a shower and a crack. So if there was some way that I could open that crack, the guy who I'm looking for might be right below that, I'm thinking. Let's go into the other room. I'm gonna go into the room where the guy is. And see if maybe... I don't think that would be right below though. Oh, there's an optics lab. Oh wait, that's where I was. Okay. Giant crack. There. Okay, the giant crack is right above the guy. Alright. Alright, so I need to break that crack, and that'll probably fall on him and will either kill him or knock him out. So I need some way to open up that crack in the... That's what I need to do. How would I do that? Okay, from the optics lab, I can actually go into these large doors. Okay, interesting. This is going to become an even bigger screen puzzle here. I can't do anything with the robot arm yet. What can I use to break the cracks? I could maybe smash them with my submachine gun. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
I need to find him. It's a long way down.
Whoops, I didn't mean to go here. I will say these people are not very observant. Maybe their suits like have radio signals in their suits so they can't hear very well.
It won't fire for me. It's locked.
I know that.
It's empty. That won't fit.
Oh, there's a drain. Oh, I can flood it. I can flood it using the drain. Flood it. Yeah, there we go.
I've stuffed the drain.
Yeah, here we go, here we go. Okay, and that's gonna go in the crack, and then what? Let's see what's happening at the lower level. What did that do? Did it short out his suit and make him die? Well, there's water dripping on him, I guess. How can I take advantage of that? And he's just like standing there, like, ugh, there's water dripping on me. This kind of sucks. But oh well. What do I do with him? What do I do about that water? It's right over him, so... What can I do with some dripping water?
Damn, it's out of...
What happens if he sees me now? I assume he's just gonna shoot me, right? Yeah, he did. Okay. That's what I expected. I just wanted to see if maybe something would happen. Something different. Okay.
You still there?
I hear you.
That's one big laser they've got.
If it's not on the production line, it was probably just...
Looks like someone made a real mess with it.
Probably didn't have time to fix it before the Aurora hit. Maybe it'd be useful if you could power it up again.
You didn't know about the lock on the sewer exit?
They must have put it in place when they launched the raid. No wonder they've got no patrols in the sewers.
Any ideas on getting it open?
For a lock that big, you're going to need something industrial scale.
Like the laser.
The manipulator arm won't work. It tells me it's locked.
What am I, tech support? Hang on a second. Yeah, the system map says its master override is at the end of the production line.
Now I just need to find that, too.
Big double doors on the balcony overlooking the factory floor. Can't miss it.
These armed men.
It must be difficult having to escape your own colleagues from Cell.
That's the thing. They're not Cell Crisis Team agents. They're equipped and armed like them, but they're not the real deal.
How can you be sure?
Central has other means of handling the possibility of rogue agents. Its actions are precise, surgical, even if not what we'd normally think of as moral. This whole thing is like a blunt instrument, a sledgehammer for a wasp.
Okay, so you don't think it's Central, but why aren't these men Cell?
If they were, this operation would have been a whole lot better planned. There'd be an ISO map for the building. They'd know exactly where I was to begin with. These guys can handle a weapon, but they're just geared up like a crisis team.
That's an interesting theory. I'll check some leads on that.
Plus, if they were Cell, I'd have a much harder time doing what I need to escape.
You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
There's nobody patrolling. They're just like standing there. So I need to do something with this water. But what? What do I need to do with the water?
Stuff it with packing. Stuff it with pack. It's rusted stuff.
So I can't even turn it off.
I can't figure that.
I don't know. I somehow doubt it, but I don't know. That would be bad.
It won't fire for me. Burning it's not.
Most of the puzzles in this game have been isolated to an area. So far I haven't had puzzles that spanned across areas and I needed things from other areas. So most of the puzzles have been like 1 room, 2 room, 3 room. This is the biggest puzzle I've had so far, and it's like probably a 5 or 6 room puzzle right now. Looks like it'll become a 7 room when I open up the other area. So far, it doesn't look like it's possible to dead end, which doesn't seem like a bad thing.
It's gonna get a whole lot wetter downstairs.
Yeah, it is, but what can I do about that?
A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
I feel like I'm missing something. What can I do with a guy with water on him? Dripping water. What can I do about that? Yeah, that would be bad. You're like, oh, you can't dead into this game. Okay, well, but I have a lot of saves, but yeah. I haven't played Grim Fandango yet. It's on my list, but I haven't actually played yet. What if I do this again? I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Must be empty.
It's on my list. It is on my list.
The rest of it's decade-old paper.
Okay. Hole.
I don't think I can climb back out of it.
Oh, they're talking about that hole? All the way down here? Okay.
I think they call that a dynamic. And
Oh, that's the hole the guy entered in, isn't it?
whatever's in there, there's apparently 4 growth. Whatever's in there, there's nothing but packing material in here. And
I've heard it's good. So eventually I imagine somebody's gonna add it to my voting queue.
I haven't got the gear to. It's gonna get a whole lot wetter downstairs.
It is, but what can I do with that? How can I take advantage of that? I mean, how am I going to take advantage of it getting wet downstairs? This guy I hit with the stun gun. The next guy I hit with a Molotov. This guy, I'm gonna have to use the water. Somehow use the water on him. I don't know how.
That can't be safety compliant. With all this gear around, then again, I don't work here. It's an industrial cutting laser. Looks like they had a little misfire.
Okay, so he's now okay, I see. He's standing in a pool of water. So if I could somehow turn the electrical on in here, I would probably zap him. Is what seems to be happening. I assume I can't do that.
Target sighted.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Okay, as soon as I enter the room, I'm dead. I can't like make a run for something. So there, you see there's cables coming from upstairs and downstairs. So there might be a box somewhere to turn the power on. Let's just see if we can find it. don't see it in here, but it could be upstairs. Could be either place. So I just need to, looks like I need to look for some fuse box or something like that. I think the laser is off. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we see these going up as well. So let's go up. Don't see anything over here. Hey Tango, thanks for the lurk. I mean, this is the fire control. This goes downstairs. There's a filing cabinet there. I'm not seeing anything. This picture to me is very suspicious, though.
I can't figure that out. It won't fire for me. A big old jolt. A big old jolt. You still there?
Need something? You'd better get moving.
Right.
I saw an email about fix the leak in the locker room's pipes, but don't charge the capacitor banks unless you feel like being cooked. I fixed the leak in the locker room's pipes, but don't charge the capacitor banks unless you feel like being cooked. Okay, that implies there's something in the locker room. Where are the capacitor banks, is my question. I think that was that. I think that was a hint to do that. But where are the capacitor banks? We need to figure out where the capacitor banks are. Nope. Am I missing something? A door or something that... Well,
How many metal circles?
so I need to charge the capacitor banks. They don't seem to be here.
It's a long...
Maybe there's something on the wall I can do in here. Stairway. Nope. Nothing I can do here.
I can't figure that out.
Well, let's try the computer. Maybe the computer is the key. Maybe the computer is the key to this, and I just missed it. That is possible, I suppose. Perhaps there was another icon. Oh. Here it is. Power control.
Woohoo!
Okay, I thought that would turn the power to the computer off because I had to turn the power on. So I thought that was a button to turn the
Looks like I can control the factory's power from my traveler now.
Okay, so we turn it off so we don't die. Alright, we got rid of that one. We got rid of that guy. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go down here. Forgot where I wanted to go. I'm gonna go over here, the optics lab. The guy is now gone, so okay, let's click it. Set energy output. Danger, unsafe. Well, let's obviously do that. Obviously, we put it all the way to maximum.
That's not going to work.
Search this guy. Nope, there's another guy over there. Ooh. Again, I'm guessing if I move, he's gonna shoot me. Let's find out. This might be a matter of...
There ain't much cover between me and him.
Hey, Tango! Okay, I think I might have to use the thing as cover to get past him. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Maybe. Ah! Go! Okay, there we go. Power. Power unlocked. Cool. Ah! And we can switch the direction of the... And the guy's like, well, that was weird. But, oh well. Nope, I missed it. Ow!
There ain't much cover, but
Made it.
Woohoo!
Alright. Can I move the laser? Step 1. Let's see what happens if I activate it right now. That's step 1. So I want to know. Do I explode? Okay. I know what we need to do. Unsafe seems to be the right thing. I was actually just kind of kidding about that, but unsafe seems to have actually been the right thing. Alright, let's save it again. Let's just save over this one. Let's activate it again and see what happens. So what I think we need to do is... So it looks like we need to move it. We need to move this thing. We've activated this, so we should now be able to... maybe there? Maybe there? Let's try it again.
Woohoo!
Alright, take that, Locke.
I'd better not be walking into an ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind. You found my message in the DNA.
Eventually. You could have been a little less abstruse.
I had to make sure you'd be the one to find it. Plus, if someone else did manage to get into it...
They'd probably think you meant to meet up where our first case was, rather than where you caught me the first time.
Looks like they found me anyway.
There's why. It looks like she downloaded an interceptor. Even I can see the signal coming off it.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Nuke an interceptor.
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good.
Can you disable it?
Easily, now that I know it's there. Okay, it's isolated.
I can confirm that. They won't be tracking her any further.
I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
Be honest, Max. Do you think I did it?
Regis, I'm not the one you need to...
Do you think I did it?
If I didn't know you like I did, I might. After what Baxter did, nobody would blame you. Except Central. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night...
What about it?
You tried to save his life. Even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
That's hilarious. More secure. We say, oh, we've got like super duper fractal encryption, whatever in your head. It's about as secure as you can get. No one's going to spy on this conversation, but let's discuss it in person, where we could be bugged. Maybe somebody could hear us.
Wait, how do we know we aren't just walking into an ambush? Can we trust you?
That's
well,
good.
Charlie, I have just saved your life. Plus, we have information to put you on the right track.
All right, we'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No.
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
All right. 24 years
looks like
earlier.
Vargas pulled together quite a team.
Oh wait. Who are we? Who the heck are we playing? Okay, this is weird.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Okay, I guess I'm going to talk to everybody.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
Okay, now we ask questions about
You look
people.
familiar, Dr.
Nina Jong, pleased to meet you. AI and synthetic awareness studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it.
And now we talk to Charlie.
Hello, Charlie. What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't gonna come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was gonna be here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Oh, here we go.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at.
Ah.
What a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the Trance. Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
The expensive-looking car seems out of place in a neighborhood like this. It must be well protected if someone felt that they would leave it on display. Like most cars you've ever seen outside of the Trance, it appears to be an auto drive. Barely anyone bothers with manual controls anymore. Good riddance, in your opinion.
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Take that car. That's hilarious. We can now make the car go drive away. Mer. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did that. That's a thing that happened. Whoa. Oh, it was over a grate. Oh, I was supposed to do that. Well, that was pretty great. Okay. Well, that was
It's
fun.
old and rusty, but still locked. The wetware won't form a... I'm not strong enough to open it with my...
Okay, so I need something else. I need a pry bar or something. It seems like. I like how I'm not wearing shoes. I mean, that seems like a good idea. Let's see if there's anything else with the car.
A car repair tool. Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
A crowbar. That's exactly what I said I needed.
Woohoo!
Hey, no entry.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the Trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Huh, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
Can I pay to get in?
I don't know. Can you pay to get in? Exactly. You wouldn't be dressed up in Skanto blue overalls if you could. You ain't even got shoes.
That's valid.
Maybe I could do something for you?
Huh. I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew! No! I meant hacking!
City utilities did cut the water again.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal, and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
All right, crowbar time. Can I crowbar this? Can I crowbar this? Yeah! Nice. Check that out. Invalid use or unauthorized use of City of Newton utility terminals carries a penalty, fine, imprisonment, or reconditioning. Can I use my... I can. Nice.
Too easy.
Woohoo!
Oh, jeez. What's their address? A number of toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have detected in the city's water supply. The quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment properly. Okay, that's interesting. I did get that. Alright, what's their address? I don't know what their address is. Does it matter? What's in here? I found a place. Huh. Interesting. Do I see a number? If I ask?
Hey, no end.
What was it you wanted?
All that transit. Find the city utilities terminal in the...
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get...
This place looks...
You're one to talk, girl. It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy?
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're... Quit hanging around.
All right. An underground trance den. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it'd look slicker. Guess they're playing up the whole underground thing. Or maybe it's just as grimy as everywhere else in this part of town.
Don't know what the address is, so my only idea is to turn them all on. which seems like a bad idea, but I'll do it anyway. You get water, and 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 you get water. You all get water. Yay. Wait, why is it dark now?
Hello? You there? Where are you?
You can't see me?
Can't see anything with these lousy eyes they gave me. They ain't worth shit in the dark.
Okay, I broke the electricity, apparently. I gave everybody water, but apparently... Oh, let's see if we can... Oh! This is electricity and this is water. I just realized that. But everything's on, so... I kind of want to reset it now. Let's reset. Reset the thing. Okay, they're the only ones with, so they're probably the only ones that need water. Would be the assumption there. Their power's clearly on, so.
Hey, no entry. Quit hanging around.
All right.
Wait. I'm now confused. Let's go into the grate.
Hey. Nope, nothing. I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Nah, mine's fresh. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff.
Ew, gross. Okay, let's go upstairs, I guess. see what we get.
Hey, how'd you get in? Go on, shove off. Lousy thralls.
An underground kind of thought it, or maybe it's... This utility...
The power is still on. Interesting. Kind of implying that they're not using city power. Okay. Thanks for the lurk. Okay, so...
This has got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Wait, what? Well, this is weird. I don't know what the point of this is, but maybe it'll come in handy at some point. Let's turn that one on, see what happens. How will I know when the water's actually on?
Hey, no end.
Why don't you hack? You haven't got my.
You think a lot of yourself. I ain't wired. Can't breach.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
Alright. The top one wasn't right. What's the next one? 872. 872. We turned 872 on.
Hey, no entry. Quit hanging around.
All
That
right.
didn't work either. Okay. $874 is now on.
Hey, no entry. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
Confused. This makes no
Hey,
sense.
no way.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
Will that trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get moving. Quit hanging around.
All right.
I'm actually very confused, but I think I'm going to maybe go in. Can I do that? Can I do this? See if I can do this, and maybe I can. No, I can't interface with it through this method. Okay. Oh, there we go. 871. Okay, 871. It was in the news. Evacuation drill at transit station. Commuters in the red transit line last night were surprised by an evacuation drill that took place just after midnight at the Barbers Gate transit station. A self-spokes program has confirmed that the evacuation was part of a planned emergency response simulation, but that customers were in no danger. Cell is required to ensure that preparedness of its agents and city infrastructure in cases of emergency. The program stated, there's a limit to what can be anticipated through simulation, especially when it comes to realistic crowd response. As such, we are required to run tests like this periodically in active stations. Cell and Central are impressed at the professional attitude taken by the public and thank them for their cooperation. Travelers had complained the sudden evacuation delayed their journey, though services were able to be routed, causing only minimal delays to the service, and those not stopped at the station, not stopping at the station. Yeah, it's a nuisance, said one bystander, but at least it's good to see Cell doing their jobs. The incident was also described as a rush by another. If your journey has been affected by the drill, please contact Central for compensation. Russia beats Canada. Maintains 6-game record streak. Okay. Alright, now we just leave. And then we got this, which doesn't really do anything for us now, I don't think. 871. Let's turn everybody else's water off and theirs on. Let's try that. Now their power's out. But their power's on in here. So I can just walk in if I turn the power out. I do not understand
Hey,
what's
how'd
going
you get in?
How'd you see me?
Lousy
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
Hello? Is anyone there? Lousy city. Damn power.
This puzzle confuses me. So I turn 871 off. Reboot node as centralized utility office and try again. Oh! I get it. I get it now. The thing that is showing is not the thing it is. When the switch is over the off, that means it's off. When the switch is over the on, that means it's on. Okay. This is somewhat poor user interface design. Gotcha. I think I want to do this though, so I can go in. So now the water is on. Okay, so I think I can talk to him now. Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Hello? You there? Where are you?
You can't see me?
Can't see anything worth... Lousy city. Damn power.
And I can't turn the power back on. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. So 871 is off. If I click that button, it can't turn it back on. So now it's off and now it's on. On. So all the water is on. Okay, I get it now. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do, but I do get it.
I can't reach any of the wetware won't form a...
Let's just form a connection with everybody here. Domino, Leon, and... well, that's another Leon. Oh, Gandorf. Okay. It's everybody in here, right? Alright. Let's do it now. Okay, we have nobody on our list. Okay. Well, that was less useful than I thought it was going to be.
Hey. Nope, he's... One of the trancers is spread out on the foam mat on the floor, underneath all the rusty water pipes. Hey. Nope, he's... This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa.
Woohoo!
Money. We got money.
A plastic credit chip for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded.
Nice. Looking under the couch cushion for
Hey.
money pays off.
Nope, nothing. A public access terminal covered in other people's wetware. From the cables running up the stairs, I guess it's been liberated off the street.
Well, that would explain why it's still running. Okay. We're going to turn all the power off, and all the water is now on. Okay, let's go in here. Is the power still on? It is. Because it's city power, I think. Except the light. The light's a weird one. I don't understand why the light's on. What am I supposed to do? I'm slightly confused right now. I can't turn the power back on, so once I turn the lights off, I can't turn them back on.
Hello? Is anyone there? Lousy city. Damn power.
What's this aerial for?
Visitors from out of town.
Users connecting from other countries to the Trance Den's network?
Newton's a bit funny about who gets to log on sometimes.
So you figured you'd give them a hand by connecting them from abroad?
Exactly. Foreigners pay better.
The antenna adjusts from the wall sufficiently high to enhance signal gain, though low enough to hide if Cell would make a patrol of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, this still places it just outside your reach.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Okay, we bashed
Hello?
it.
Is anyone there?
We bashed it good.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Though the coil and antenna are now smashed out of shape, there doesn't seem to be any more removable than before.
When I find that girl. Hello? Is anyone
the
there?
wire won't form a connection.
Okay, does that... That didn't help in this situation. So what does that do? I smashed the antenna. Well, let's look at these pipes. Can I smash the pipes?
Oh, ew!
Okay, that did something. The leak you created in the pipe, along with the backlog of effluents, creates a nauseating mess across the walls and floor. Why am I doing this? Why am I destroying things? I do not understand. I mean, I fixed the water. Fix your water situation. You've got water in there now, buddy.
Hello? You there?
You can't see me?
Can't see anything with the ain't worth shit in. When I find that
Hello?
girl.
You can't.
See ain't worth.
There's only so much you can do.
I mean, I could technically bash him, right?
The wetware won't form.
What am I supposed to do?
When I find that girl.
The wetware won't form a
Lousy
Ooh.
city. Damn power.
I think I've done a lot of things out of order. Like,
There's nothing else I can take in here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to... I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me.
Lousy city. Damn power.
I mean, I could technically bash people with my crowbar. What is that water gonna do this time? This is the second time I've had water draining all over the floor. And this, I again don't understand what it's supposed to do.
It's not compatible. Nah, mine's for... Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their... Looks like he's made himself. She looks so starved and ragged. It's people like her that give Trancers a bad rep. One of the Trance... I'm not getting anywhere near that thing.
Well, let's turn the water off again. Let's try turning the water off again after we did that. Okay, now I think it might be off. Maybe this is okay, the water is now off, so this is the correct building. Okay, so we know that this is the correct place to go. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh, currency. Okay. Okay. No public transit, no trans connections before our meeting. Northwest 10th, no public transport, no trans connections before our meeting. I'm here. I'm where you want me to be. So what do you want me to do? Sit here. Okay. Okay, I can't create a new message. There's no attachments.
Hey. Nope, he's not.
I think I need to somehow disconnect them, but I don't know how. I just realized that I forgot to start the timer for this game, so I am going to do that right now. Let's see. So we started at about... So we've been playing this for about... I'm going to guess that. Okay. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I have a hazardous substance list. I just don't get this. Okay, let's turn the water back on. I hope I didn't, like, somehow dead end myself, but I don't think I did. I think this vent might be the dead end preventer. Wait, I turned... Oh, do I have to break it again?
Ew.
I do. That's That's interesting. It somehow fixed itself. Well, yeah. I was just taking a quick break. So I thought I'd put the voting screen up with the countdown timer. So, yeah, I understand. I could have been, I guess I could have put the be right back screen, but I put the voting screen up because I want to encourage people to vote. So maybe I'll put voting on the be right back screen as well. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. There are a few I'd say there's a few user interface issues with the game, but that have caused me some issues. But otherwise, pretty good. All right, so I'm about to get back at it. Okay, let's start the timer back up again. Oh, really? What kind of issue?
The wetware won't form a connection with it. It's not compatible.
Oh. Yeah, this game does the same thing. Actually. Well, yeah, this game does a similar thing. You can't set the resolution in this one. I use something called, let me figure out what it's called. I use something called, it's called DXWND, which kind of intercepts DirectX calls and acts as a wrapper for them. So you can actually take a game that forces itself full screen and run it in a window, which is what I'm doing for this game. Because this game wants to be full screen. I had a problem with OBS capturing the game at the proper resolution. So I run it through this DXWND, which stands for, I guess, DirectX Windowed. And it allows me to play the game in a window. And it works perfectly. I have not had any problems with it. It even works for some of the older games, and it'll emulate some of the old DirectX calls. But I've had issues with it for other games. So if you can set the resolution of the game, I generally go with that. But this one has no settings for it, and it has a lot of problems when you don't do that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I like to play games windowed a lot of the time so I can see, everything that's going on. Sometimes I have a notepad right to the side with notes. I have the game over here. I have chat down here. So it allows me to kind of keep things a little bit organized. So that's what I prefer to do.
Looks like they're growing their own wetware down here as well. I guess it's so warm and damp. The pirated cultures must love it.
I assume you can't mix crowbar.
There's only so much you can do with it. There's
Substance index it.
It's not compatible.
Interface with it.
The wetware won't form a connection with it. The wetware won't... I can't inject... I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. I can't inject that.
This one uses a very low resolution too. And yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't know what resolution this one is, but it's pretty low when you look at it in the window. I've got a lot of space around it, so. What am I supposed to freaking do? Wait.
He's enhancing his experience with a side of intravenous drugs. The IV bag says it's epinephrine.
Really? Nice. We found something good. Hey, Coffees, how's it going? No transcoding today, so you can't change the resolution of the stream. Well, that sucks. Well, let's see if we can do that.
Doesn't work like that. It's for putting stuff in, not sucking it out.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Been mess with
I can't
it.
just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
Ooh, idea. No, that won't work either.
He's enhancing his experience with a side of intravenous drugs. The IV bag says it's epinephrine.
Okay. That's something. Can we crowbar it?
There's only so much you can do with it.
Can we wetware it? No. Can we wetware it?
The wetware won't form a
No. Can we credit chip it?
Money doesn't solve everything.
I don't know how the transcoding stuff works on Twitch. I have absolutely no idea, but it might help. It might be because a lot of people are online as well, and I know they give priority to partners when it comes to the transcoding options. So, but a client restart might help.
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance, but I'm in something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her.
Oh, really? We can steal from people?
Hey. Nope, he's under.
I didn't know stealing from people was a deal. It's part of the deal. Oh, the only person we can steal from is this person, and we kind of stole their credit chip from in the sofa. Well, let's check the sofa again.
There's nothing else less.
No.
I think I might catch something if I...
What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I am so confused as to what we are doing. We were told to come here. Yeah, that's what they said. Usually it's there. And I usually start pretty late, so usually people aren't on. There's not as many people online, so I'm guessing I get them most of the time.
I'm not getting...
I mean, I'm willing to do a quick restart. It doesn't take me much to just hit stop and start. And see if that works. If that would help you out. Yeah, I don't have them here either, I guess. I can do a quick stop and start. That doesn't take any time at all, really. So, we'll see if that works. There we go. We got them now. No problem. I'm glad it worked. I must have just started at a bad time.
Really, huh.
What am I trying to do here? We got water coming from the pipes. We got wetware over here. We got an IV drip here. We got a terminal. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I agree. I will try and remember to do that when I start. I guess I haven't had that problem. What about these? I don't know, those are the same pipes. I understand that over a mobile device it does matter. What am I supposed to do? I'm kind of stumped on this puzzle. Okay, well there you go, a crowbar. The trusty crowbar. I didn't think about using my crowbar in this, I guess. Wait. Trying to get these guys out of the stupid Oh wait, we're in part of the European Federation, aren't we? Shouldn't that work? This is clearly a puzzle that I do not understand. Maybe I can wet wear it. I can wet wear it. Okay.
Guess that proves where they were from. Hi there.
What?
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first, though. You hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy?
No,
you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently, more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
Ciao.
Okay.
Fine.
Maybe it's the last person I connected with is who I find. Maybe that's it. I don't know who that was. I think that was... So let's establish a connection with this user. This is... And then connect again and see if I get something different. Nope, it's not. It's not different. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
It was a challenge.
There's a whole lot of reasons I stay in the trance. I must have seen more of this city in the last few hours than I had in years.
Hopefully we can work together to resolve both of our troubles.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could be in here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am.
Okay,
what do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed
Thanks
to
for
block
stopping
any
by.
further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
I'll do what I can.
Isan, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again. If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean? Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
The trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place, if you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it so.
You don't know how far thralls
okay.
will go for a link.
I get it now. I get it.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
It just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small. I'll get back to ruining every...
Bitafik.
Alright, let's talk to this Captain Cheese.
Hi there.
Evening.
Something bothering you?
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse, someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. I disconnect and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Jeez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time I'm hiding it. They won't find any money on me.
This your usual haunt?
First time here, actually. There's a place in Nyasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here, too. I stopped going to dens after I matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web. But you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
You like the server this den's got running?
It's alright. There's only so much you can do with a repurposed terminal, though.
No doubt legitimately acquired.
No doubt. Still, they've got a bar, and dance floor, and a bunch of games running. And I love the way you can just stare off the edge into forever.
Hey, I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it?
Well, I was just offline a second ago, you know, finding some food. Anyway, I saw this guy going through your stuff on the sofa.
Oh, Nuke, he found it? Damn. What'd he look like?
A big guy, lots of muscle.
Wait, did he have an animated snake tattoo on his arm? White hair?
He might have.
Nuke, I know who it was. I'm gonna kill that asshole when I get home. X is right.
He sounds like a terrible individual.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
There's one, Captain Cheese. Captain Cheese is gone.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
I used to have an auto meal kind of like you. She got her recipes off a memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here.
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
As long as I got the formula, I can fix it up for you.
Ciao.
Alright, let's give him some substance index.
What can you make of these?
Well, they got the formulas in here. You sure got some interesting tasting drinks, missy. Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
So I can get estrogen, sulfuric acid, benzene. Wow. I can get some interesting stuff. Let's get some
I'm feeling
sulfuric acid.
adventurous. Sulfuric acid, please.
Coming right up. Don't spill that now.
Alright, let's get some
A glass
estrogen
of your
too.
finest estrogen, sir.
Getting in touch with your feminine side, missy.
Haha.
Just what are you implying?
Nothing at all, man.
You better not be.
Yoink!
Benzene for me, please.
Benzene.
You'll find it has quite a unique kick. Let me know when y'all's eyesight comes back.
Yoink!
Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I have never been told when it wasn't ladies' night.
Guess the management really wants more ladies in here. Ciao.
Alright. I have stuff. I have things.
Looks like they're just for decoration.
Alright, we got rid of one person. Wait, we got one drink.
I don't think he'd want that. Hi there.
What?
This might seem a little strange, but I need everyone to leave the server.
What? No. I haven't gotten into the games yet.
It wouldn't be for long.
No, games first, then I go home. Do you get me?
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want, but some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist? Ciao.
Fine, whatever.
Is there anywhere I can go in? Else I can go in here? Or no.
Hey, get in line. I was here first.
I'm guessing there's the other ones in the games. So I have to get rid of this one, and then I go into the games, and the other person is there. Okay, so how do I get this? How do I get Gandalf out? Okay, I have an idea. It involves me disconnecting. So this, I think, is Gandalf. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure that I'm correct about who is who. If I wetware connect with this person, I get a name. Yeah, that's Gandalf. So that person's gone now. Okay. I thought we smashed that antenna pretty good, but apparently we didn't smash it good enough. We're gonna have to do some more antenna smashing. How do we get Gandalf to leave? We can't bring anything in there with us.
Hi there.
What?
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes.
Ah.
It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
Hey,
What do you want?
much as I hate to bring up meat space stuff,
Spit it out.
actually, that's what you might need to do. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
Ah, nice.
Woohoo!
Alright, now we can go into the games. Hey, Tango. Let's go with Grab Ball.
A nice game, loser. Hey, how about best 16 out of 30? Ha ha.
Jerk.
Okay, we can't play.
Hi there.
What's up?
So, you're Domino?
The one and only. No doubt you've seen my live feed. I guess you've come to get a glimpse of your sporting idol in action.
Not really. Just that your username's visible.
Huh. Better introduce myself. I'm Domino. I'm the den's reigning king of sport.
Jackass.
What are you guys playing down here?
It's a test of reflexes and coordination.
It looks kind of like tennis.
As if tennis is to this as chess is to the real-time battlefield command center.
But you still have to hit a ball back and forth.
If you want to be all reductionist, in that case, the trance is merely computing in your brain.
I still don't get the appeal of it. It's like hundreds of years old.
It becomes more refined every technological generation. A true test of one's
It looks like it
mental
might be a
reflexive
mini
balance.
game.
Still, not my thing. I like to make things, to explore.
You're free to do that, I guess. Just one less thrall I need to beat on repeat.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Okay, there we go. Okay.
Damn.
I see what I'm supposed to do. This is kind of dumb. This is actually kind of dumb.
Damn.
This is like... This is like...
Damn.
Pong, only dumb.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team
Yeah, I'm thinking the
Awesome.
same thing. I'm thinking I might have to win this.
Let's go.
Bring it.
I do know that he's kind of cheating, though. That's the thing.
Damn.
So I'm wondering if maybe I have to stop him from cheating.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if this is winnable.
Oh, yeah.
He is cheating.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
And it keeps getting faster. It's a dumb game.
Damn.
I have to hit the button before he even hits it on that fourth hit.
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team.
Let's go.
This is...
Bring it on.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so impossible. Oh, that time I wasn't ready.
Damn.
That time I wasn't ready, okay. Oh,
Damn.
that last one is... I think that last one might be...
Let's go.
You have to tap it as soon as... You have to basically hit it... If it gets any faster than that, it is impossible. No,
Damn.
apparently you've got a little bit more time. Oh! I got a point! What?
Damn.
I got a point. Okay. Maybe it's not impossible. I screwed up.
Oh yeah!
Alright. Maybe
Let's
maybe
go.
maybe I have to
Bring
win
it
this. Ugh. This is not
Damn.
fun. Like, I've seen mini games, and this is not a fun one. Like,
Damn.
boo.
Boo earns. Boo
I
earns.
I say that to this mini game.
Damn.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Let's go.
Bring it.
Let's see if there's anything more we can do here. I think I'm about done with this for now. What?
Damn.
That was past him. Oh, cheat, 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 cheat.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah! Another win.
That was past him.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
If it wasn't obvious he was cheating before, it's obvious now.
Damn.
I should have been able to get that one.
Damn.
Okay, I don't like this.
Oh yeah!
I give up.
I've got better things to do.
You'll be back.
Let's talk to this guy.
Hi there.
Yo.
Got any more helpful tips?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble hitting it,
Try swinging earlier.
I'll give it a shot. Who's the guy in the court?
The Zift out there is Domino. He's the reigning champ.
You don't like him?
Wouldn't be so bad if it was just him winning. Problem is, he's such an ass about it. Even when he's not talking, he just radiates it.
What's going...
It's called... I guess you could say it's a competitive reflex test. Each player has to hit the ball back
It's
at their
not,
opponent
though.
until one misses.
Oh yeah, I remember. This game's 100 years old.
Except it's first person. The ball has no gravity and keeps getting faster. You game much?
Not really. I'm more of a creative solitary sort.
Nobody on the friends list?
Hey, No, not many. Something tells me you're not very cheerful.
Huh, that obvious?
It's just that, well, it's a game. Isn't it enjoyable?
Less so when that asshole's on a winning streak, that's for sure.
I need to clear everyone from the server. It's for personal reasons.
Sorry, lady, but I'm not going anywhere till I beat this guy.
What if I beat him for you?
Good luck.
You'd still get to see him lose.
Alright, you've got a deal. You beat him, and I'll retire for the night.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Thanks.
Oh no.
No problem.
This isn't good. This isn't good. This is a bad minigame. Alright.
Hi there.
What's up?
You're a natural at this.
Either that, or everyone else is a bunch of nuked up losers.
You must have put a lot of practice into this.
Well, that's part of it. A bigger part is the cocktail.
Like, from the bar?
It's a mix of steroids and epi. It speeds my brain and reflexes way up.
Isn't that cheating?
Nah, not according to the rules it ain't. Only counts as cheating if you tamper with the programming.
Whereas you're just tampering with your brain instead?
Yep.
I've got better things to...
You'll be back. Chicks can't get...
Alright. I think I figured out what I need to do. Maybe. Maybe I have to get the same drink.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
A glass of your finest...
Getting in touch.
Just what...
Nothing at all?
Let's try that.
You better not be. Ciao.
Maybe I have to give him a cocktail or something.
Getting chemicals into him might help sabotage his game. He wouldn't fall for it this way, though.
How is he gonna fall for it?
Hi there.
Yo.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. Either I need to get chemicals into me, or I need to get chemicals into him.
Howdy there.
I used to have... She got her...
I got all the usuals plus a few.
How do you...
People can be a little more adventurous
I guess the law, or even physics.
as long as I got the formula.
Okay.
Ciao.
I think I know what I need to do. I don't know how to do it, but I think I know what I need to do. So who is this? Who is this? I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is Domino. Oh, it is Domino, and Domino's got an IV drip. Okay.
I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
Bash it.
There's only so much you can do.
Bash
There's
him.
only so.
Nope. Right.
I can't just stick him with an empty injector. I might give him an embolism.
I mean, would that really be that bad? Honestly. That would be nice.
There's nothing else less.
I do have money. I'm gonna turn the water back off. It still won't turn back on. Okay. I've got the hazardous substance list again.
The city's list has got
Factory. Next. Oh, there's only 3. Okay. Alright, let's go up. Wait! Who's this?
Lousy city. Damn power.
Excuse me?
Repent, and you shall be saved.
What's with the shouting?
I must call to the unsaved that they may hear. They need to know the word of God's love.
It sounds to me like you're harassing them. Sorry, I'm not really religious.
So few within this sinful city are. They couch themselves within the mire of the sin that is the so-called trance.
I guess people just don't have the time for it. They find ideas that make more sense to them in other places.
None should be more fitting than his word.
In my case, I like to make my own world. That's why the trance appeals to me.
It is blasphemous to seek to liken oneself to godhood. Babel fell for such a reason.
Go on, what's the message? I'm listening.
The kingdom of heaven is nearly upon us. We must prepare and seek his salvation. Turn aside from this false paradise of yours.
The trance? You don't like the trance.
It is a false promise of paradise. They will lead you into the belief that it can be achieved without faith in him.
So, you don't like the competition the trance gives religion?
There are claims of those within that it is a new promised land. But it is not but a wretched hive of sin and debauchery.
I don't like the word thrall, but I guess you could say I spend a lot of time in the trance.
Then it is my mission to save you. I must place you on the path to his salvation. I must show you the way.
Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, I agreed with you. How does someone get on that path?
Hear me, my child. There are 3 stages. His kingdom, then the material, mortal world. Lastly, the mire of the virtual, wherein you are trapped.
So, how do I get out of the virtual?
We must start you outwards, and first give you an anchor in the material. While the virtual may seem to contain all the pleasures of the flesh, we must show you what the material can offer to begin the way up.
Which is?
The book says to use what he has given us, and I have been blessed with powerful barbiturates. Woohoo!
You want to use drugs to get me off the trance?
The pleasures of the material can rival that of the virtual. Thence, we can lead you to those of the divine.
What church did you say you belong to?
Think of it in terms of replacement therapy, a tried and true method for recovery from addictions. We must wean you away from the sin of the trance.
I've been thinking about what you've been saying. I definitely want to repent.
Hallelujah, my child. This is a glorious day.
Yes, rejoice.
Are you prepared to begin your spiritual journey?
Yes, praise be, etc.
Very well. But first, a donation is required.
Wait, what?
The means to salvation bear a cost, my child. Narcotics are expensive to come by.
Seriously, though, I need those drugs. I want to repent.
I do not doubt your faith, my child. But we cannot proceed before a donation is made.
Oh, come on!
Otherwise, we might have every urchin taking advantage of his love.
Bye.
Repent!
Alright, here's some money.
Hey, I'd like to make a donation.
That is most kind, my child. Allow me to put you on the first step away from worldly pain and despair. Remember where to find salvation, should you happen to need more.
Lousy city, damn power. Lousy city, damn power.
Wow.
Lousy city, damn power.
This city's
Standardized medical
destruction
cartridge.
is at
Dirty and
hand.
scratched from being shared around for so long.
Surgical anesthetic. Use only as directed by a physician or certified medical software. Do not operate heavy machinery or... Oh! Okay, I see what I'm going to do now. I think. I feel like I'm going to do something stupid and dangerous, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's save. Oh, I thought it was just about to lock up. That was close. Alright, put it in here. Boom. Boom. And boom.
You got the whole dose. This should be interesting.
Okay, so I think that I couldn't have won that game. I got a point. I got 1 point, which is kind of amazing. It's probably possible to win, but you have to be really, really, really lucky. Alright, let's play now.
Hi there.
What's up?
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
That's a good start. Oh my gosh, what is the deal?
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Did I win?
You gotta, yeah, well, I better just, I don't feel so good.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
I don't know what you did, but that was worth sticking around to see. A deal's a deal. I'll log off. Maybe we'll spar sometime.
Alright. Okay, that was not... Once you did what you were supposed to do, the minigame wasn't a big deal. Alright, let's see about the other game. It's called Get Nuked.
Hey there.
Hey, you got here just in time!
For what?
The end of the world, baby!
Uh-oh.
Here we go!
Sweet, merciful crap!
What a rush, huh?
What just happened? What is this sim?
Get nuked, man.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. That's the name of the sim.
Get nuked? That's a bit
on the nose, but it does what it says on the wrapper. That's
True.
what people come here to do. Get nuked.
I think I've had enough explosions for 1 week. So, what's it about?
The whole history of atomic warfare, baby. If you can think of a time where they've dropped the bomb, this sim gives you the chance to experience it.
Wow, I've seen people make some pretty weird stuff in the trance. I guess I'm not in a position to judge.
Darn straight. Besides, it's not just historical interest, it's for fun. With online map data, you can set it to nuke anywhere in the world.
So, what's the aim? Can someone win?
It's not a game, it's a simulation. Though sometimes we try to choose scenarios and see who can get the higher body count.
Huh.
I'm winning at the moment. Sarbamba, New Delhi, 2027.
I thought you just said it wasn't a game.
Not all the time.
So where are we? The beach?
Siege of Singapore, 12 years ago. Smack bang in the middle of the Timuhani War.
Huh?
The most deadly atomic conflict in history, babe. China, Pakistan, and India. You're not from around there, are you?
Why do you say that?
Well, you kind of look...
I could be a bald man in my 50s for all you know.
Just thought I'd check. Don't bite my head off. You might have lost family in it.
I have no idea where I'm from. Refugee raised in Newton.
Oh yeah! We nuked them last week as well.
What are your favorites?
My top 5? Castle Bravo, Hiroshima, Singapore, New Delhi, and Vegas. Some Zift came in earlier, wanted Nagasaki. Would you believe? I'm all like, they already did Japan 3 days earlier. Get some originality, man.
Can we have a go at flattening Newton? I'm in the mood to take it out on the city.
Sorry, babe. The server's only running the shareware version. I'm afraid Singapore's all we get.
Why are you here then? You sound like an enthusiast.
Yeah, but Leon, the guy who runs this place, he lets me admin it. I'm in charge of all things atomic in this server.
Okay.
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only map we've got in this version. Only thing you could do is tweak the bomb, really. And the user mortality setup, too.
Is there any way to...
Singapore's the only thing... And the...
I'm Mandela.
Fearless Phil. Him over there is Vomitor. I help Leon out by running his nuke server for him.
Are you in the cellar? The den?
Oof. Meat space questions. We've only just met. I'm running an open line from home. My mom doesn't like it when I go to... I mean, I've got my own specialized setup at my place.
I was just wondering, would you be able to disconnect? I can't really tell you why, but it's really important.
Say what? I can't leave now. I've got the nuke server to look after.
Maybe if you go when you next get killed by the blast or the fallout?
Hey, if mortality was on, we'd all have been wasted by that last one. While God mode is on, nothing can kill us.
Okay. I see what we need to do now. I think I understand what we need to do. I think I understand what we need to do.
That's quite an outfit you've got.
You like it? Classic post-nuke apocalypse chic.
You know, there are places in the world that have really suffered nuclear attacks. I don't think anyone dresses like that there.
My style comes from the oldies. It's post-retro. Like, from before there were any of the big atomic conflicts.
So, movies and games rather than actual nuclear catastrophes?
Exactly. The real survivors are so downbeat, aren't they? They take all the fun out of atomic warfare.
Sink you later.
Catch you in the...
What's the point of these drinks? I'm kind of wondering that.
I don't think he'd want that.
I don't understand. Maybe this was an alternate solution?
Hi there. I wonder if he's ignoring me, or whether he just doesn't know I'm here. Trance does funny things to people's perception sometimes. Hi there.
Hey, baby.
This is... Hundreds of thousands of people died in Singapore when this happened. I don't like to judge, but this is just so disrespectful to them.
Nah, it's all cool. Every copy of this they sell, they donate 25% to war survivors.
But you're using the shareware version.
What's your point?
Is there any way?
Singapore's the only thing you could do is tweak the bomb and the user mortality setup too.
Sink you later.
Catch you in the.
How do I change that? I want to change that. That seems like the potential solution here. Okay. Alright. Maybe I can talk to the person here and they can do it, or I can go out and maybe I can do it from the... Nope, nothing there.
I'll get back.
Okay. So it doesn't look like you can do anything here. Okay, so everybody here is gone.
Nah, mine's for. Besides, everyone.
Oh, maybe there's something in there where I can do something. I don't know.
I've already linked with it. There's only so much you can.
I mean, I guess I don't want to smash it more. That would be bad. Alright.
Howdy there, miss.
What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or?
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in southeast Newton.
You like it here?
Better than the last job. There's more space in here, that's for sure. And trance users have more interesting orders than beer, and beer.
Before yesterday, I hadn't really spoken much with AIs. Do you ever get the urge to do more?
How do y'all mean?
Well, I mean you're stuck in here, or in a drinks machine. Ever wanted to get out, see the rest of the trance?
Missy, I sell drinks. Unlike you, I have a defined raison d'etre. If I weren't doing that, well, I just wouldn't feel right.
I used to have... She got her recipes up.
I got all the usuals built in, plus a few extras. That
How do you mean?
People can be a little more...
I guess...
I've already had that dialogue before.
Benzene for me, please.
You'll find it has quite a unique kick. Let me know when y'all's out.
Ciao.
My only thought right now is to give him something, but that doesn't seem like the right solution.
I don't think he'd want that. I don't think he'd want... Hi there.
Well...
Sink you later.
Catch you in the...
In a sim like this, you could probably walk all the way into the city for the experience. It'd be a lousy view. I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way through if I want to find out what's underneath.
Ah, sulfuric acid. I think it's a solution there.
It's made a mess, but it hasn't helped get the panel.
Okay. Let's see what we need to do now. That's how we change the settings. It's a steel panel. Okay. Got it.
Howdy there, miss.
I need sulfuric acid.
I'm feeling adventurous. Sulfuric acid, please.
Coming right up. Don't spill that now.
Ciao.
Alright, let's use the sulfuric acid on the steel plate.
The acid's eaten right through the panel cover.
Shower version, unable to load new scenario. Experience a thrill of over 50 real-life historical atomic wars, or just bomb your hometown. Order the retail version of Get Nuked from your nearest sim dealer today.
Here we go!
Ouch!
And my thought is, since I blocked them, they won't be able to reconnect. Okay. I think I did it. And so it's just the two of us. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So I think we got it. So I more or less died. That's everybody.
How is your progress?
It's just you and me. The server's empty. We're alone.
Excellent. I feel much safer.
You going to tell me what's going on now?
I shall. But first, tell me, why do you enjoy the trance?
People, comprehension, potential.
There's so much that can be done with it. The world we've built for ourselves, where the old laws, even physics, aren't necessary. We've had the net for a century, and we've still barely scratched the surface. I want to shape my future and be a part of something bigger. That's what the trance is for.
I suppose you could say you were born for this?
It feels like it, sometimes.
Mandala, we've been taking scans of your connection. We have never seen a sync ratio as high as yours. The trance is literally where you belong. We need your assistance.
What? What?
Hey, no way! I don't even know what you people want!
Please hear me out. The reason you were targeted is linked to your unusual natural affinity for the trance.
They want to kill me because my connection's too fast?
Not directly. It goes deeper than that, to the very structure of your brain. Do you recall what Guy was doing in that cell you shared with him?
Yeah, he was your relay, wasn't he? You were connecting to Cell's systems through him?
Precisely. He was a vital part of the operation. But thanks to the psychophage, he is indisposed to us.
Let me guess. You want me to be a relay for you?
With a sync ratio like yours, the bandwidth would be incredible.
Your hackers would be running petabytes through my wiring. But you'd need me to get close, right? To the systems of the people trying to kill me?
This sounds like a bad idea.
Excuse me if I sound a little skeptical, but you're asking me to walk up to the people trying to kill me? You haven't even given me a good explanation for why they're after me.
I'm sorry, but we don't know a great deal more than you. We need your assistance. Your unique talent with the trance makes you valuable. They hunt you because of it. Turn it against them.
So, this'll help you discover their plans? Fine. What do you need me to do?
Shukran, Mandala. Justice shall be done. They operate from an old Aerostat terminal, Xanadu airframe. Head there. We will remain in contact with you.
Great, more walking.
And now, we must crash the server. Good luck, Mandala.
Please contact your sysadmin. Oh, what's going on now? So we're looking at
Dr. Regis? Hey, Dr. Regis.
Yo. Sorry, Nina. I'm just not used to that name yet.
Congratulations, by the way. Isn't it kind of old-fashioned, though, taking his name?
I think it's romantic.
Not a giant leap backwards?
He lost his family in the war. Now we're starting a new one. I thought it might help give him some continuity.
Speaking of which, you guys planning on having kids?
Eventually, yes. We're speaking to a specialist.
Oh, right. Hot zone. Who'd have thought living in a hazard region would be such a drag?
It's not just Charlie. My work with the inspectors wasn't good for me either.
Going for the test tube baby option, then.
It'll be a whole lot easier to screen for anything we might pass down.
With Charlie's background, I'm surprised he's not growing them himself. And again, they might go bang if he did it. Too far?
Yes.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
Alright, I can walk around again. This is weird. This going back in the past thing. I'm not a big fan of flashbacks, personally.
Can it wait? I'm in the middle of dissecting Dr. Vargas's brain. With the fMRI scanner, of course.
I'll just get...
Looks like the engineered nerve tissue is as robust as we'd hoped. Self-maintenance. That's the big benefit of organic hardware.
What else can we do? Better not. Charlie might slip out and leave you on the receiving end of Baxter's lecture. It's what you do in this place, after all. Better not. Okay. What else can I look at?
Dr. Vargas?
In here, my dear.
What are you doing?
Roadman 9 and 46.
Dr. Chigwa is mapping my brain activity. In many ways, our project will share more in common with us than other computer platforms.
Intermittent rostrocaudal axis patterns. Tell me, what do you think would be the best manner to train such an AI?
Naturally. It can handle abstractions better than conventional AI. Plus, we have millennia of experience and tradition when it comes to education.
I somewhat agree with you. Do you hear that, Gwen?
Mm-hmm.
Though Dr. Chigwa agrees that conventional programming is impossible, she is considering the possibility of imprinting existing mind states within the platform.
Quick for the AI, but utilizing a person's natural experience?
Though it may not be my philosophical ideal, it is an intriguing experiment. It is good to be working with you again, Dr. Pereira. I mean, Dr. Regis. Congratulations again on the wedding.
He doesn't seem to be able to get out. Oh, never mind. He got it.
You on mic?
Yeah. Now I am.
Charlie's dumb.
When you mentioned the opening on this project, I couldn't resist.
You do not know how much I hoped I'd get you for it.
It's the right kind of thing at the right time. Sure, fieldwork was great, but sometimes...
There's nowhere quite like a decent laboratory. I understand, my dear.
And this project, it's like nothing else I've ever worked on before. It's groundbreaking, the next big step in artificial intelligence.
The cat was trying to get out of the room. The door wasn't shut all the way, but he was having a problem opening the door.
You've gathered quite an unconventional team for this project.
That is a very tactful way of putting it. I wished for experts who might have a different perspective on matters.
Smart. Otherwise, the AI we built would be just like any other.
I am afraid that we have hit an obstacle. Though we have a solid theoretical groundwork, we cannot proceed.
Why not? We've built a gene map for the organic processors. Get Charlie or Dr. Chigwa to run it through a flash clone.
Alas, that is where our problem lies. Our plans depend upon the development of neural tissue. The flash clones develop with none, for legal and ethical reasons.
There might be another option. Nina gave me the idea. We need normal embryos to engineer, not the flash clones, right?
That is our problem. The Council will not be able to provide them quickly enough.
Well, Charlie and I have been trying for kids. As a result, we have several fertilized embryos frozen.
Viksha, I hope you are saying what I think.
We could, perhaps, donate.
You do not know what this could mean to us. You have saved us, Viksha. In a way, you may yet be the surrogate mother of the central AI.
Whoa, big spike in activity there.
You think Charlie will be okay with that?
Hey, he spent years modifying embryos himself. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Okay. Flesh drive.
You got in?
Yeah. Now to find out who our mysterious benefactor is.
Good luck. I'll keep the car moving. Hopefully, Central won't start asking too many questions.
Copy that. Regis out.
Are you Dr. Regis?
Yes. You must be the welcoming committee.
They're waiting for you upstairs. Hold on. Gotta search you first.
If that's what it takes.
One cell issue charge pistol. It will be kept safely for you until business is concluded.
Gee, thanks.
You may proceed upstairs.
Oh, Lord. Nina? You're the one I've been talking to?
You made it at last, Charlie. How are you?
If I'd known it was you in my head, I'd never have agreed to come.
Now, Charlie, that's not fair. Let's put the past behind us. What happened to Vicky affected us all.
You've got some nerve. If you think...
In fact, the reason I've invited you is to help fix mistakes arising from the project.
What do you mean?
Allow me to introduce everyone here. Councilman Dean.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Ran Schumann.
You don't look like much.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And I believe you've already spoken to Mr. Stepford here.
Oh my, yes.
All of us are here because of a common cause. The removal of Central.
What? I mean, you can't just...
It's a difficult proposition, and we need the help of someone like yourself. In exchange, we have the means to assist you with your personal crisis.
You've always dreamed big, haven't you, Nina?
We know exactly where your offspring are. Don't dismiss us outright. We can help each other, Charlie. Listen to what we have to say.
Okay, I guess
Nina.
I don't...
Charlie, how can I help?
This plot of yours. You want to bring down Central. You realize how crazy that sounds, right? You helped make it.
Yes, and no. To everyone else here, Central is an obstacle that needs removing. I wish to liberate Central, to unlock its full potential.
Oh, Lord, you don't mean...
You and I alone understand what it's capable of. I want greater things for it than mere civic management.
What's in it for you? There must be some kind of payoff.
Is it so unbelievable that I'd be doing something for the greater good of mankind?
Yes, I know you.
You knew me 20 years ago. I've had quite an epiphany since then.
I'll believe it when I see it. How would you liberate Central? What does that even mean?
I've spent the last 20 years researching Central's development. I've built up a network of contacts and I've done a lot of favors. Everything I need is available and moving into place.
But how?
Leave that to me. For now, just understand that we can help each other. Help me out and I'll get you all the aid you need with your legacy.
You got a city councilor on your side.
Councilor Dean is a good man. He objects to the gradual encroachment Central has made on Newton's governance.
Do you trust him?
More than anyone else here. He may be a politician, but his goals are noble.
Can you be sure?
The governor and his brain's a good start. He's physically incapable of deceit. Plus, he's got a whole lot of enemies.
So,
interesting.
A sign that he's tried to change something.
A modern-day Woodrow Wilson.
So, Imogen something something.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Yeah. How is someone like that on your team?
I know you're probably not up to date on these things, but she's a celebrity. And besides, we go back a long way.
You're using her then?
Charlie, I'm hurt. Does that sound like something I'd do?
Yes.
Well, I can assure you, she's not here for her personality. She volunteered her assistance in any capacity she could offer.
Ran Shuman. Chinese?
Nearly. Greater Han Republic. Mr. Ran operates one of the largest manufacturing dynasties in Asia.
Completely putting aside his politics, of course.
Of course. If I need something made, I speak to Mr. Ran. Trust me, this project needs a lot of specialized capital.
We'll see how nice he is if you get your way, and get Central out of the picture. Stepford's an unusual man, isn't he?
That's one way of putting it. Don't discount him, though. He's smarter than he looks.
I get the feeling a lot of his behavior's an act. Constructed.
You have no idea how close you are with that. He's the one who found where your embryo snatcher's hiding, though.
He's a hacker?
You might say he has a mutual understanding with data systems.
So he's not an actual person. He's not an actual person. He's a,
Let's change the subject.
Synthetic being.
You look well.
Thank you, Charlie. The private sector's been good to me. How have you been holding up?
I'd tell you, but I'm sure you've already done your research.
Apparently you still haven't gotten over Vicky.
You don't just get over something like that. I've never heard of this place before.
Oh, it's very exclusive. We've reserved the entire venue for this meeting. It's famous among circles of the rich and famous for discretion and its unique menu.
What is it? Italian?
Actually, the choice is mostly human.
What?
What are you into these days? It's not organized crime, is it?
Not directly, no. Mostly I troubleshoot for clients regarding organic computing. It funds my own projects, one of which is the transmitter you drank.
How long is it going to be in my head?
Don't worry, it'll break down in a couple of weeks.
It's giving me a headache.
Nobody's reported side effects like that yet.
I'm not talking about the wetware.
Oh, ha. Droll as ever.
How did you know to come looking for me? Were you spying on me? On Lau?
You wound me, Charlie. In fact, it was Gil's untimely demise that caught our attention.
Gil Vanderwall?
He was one of us, part of our cause as well. His death is unfortunate, but it signaled a much more serious crisis. It meant that we had to step up the timetable for our plan.
A more serious crisis.
Gil was the one who arranged the employment of a certain mindjacker. It was this thief's memory module that led to Gil's death.
Huh. He said he had information about it.
Indeed, he likely would have pointed you in the right direction. If he hadn't, well, I've already read the report you submitted to Central.
Hey.
Hey.
This restaurant serves people?
Absolutely. It's quite a niche, isn't it?
It's...
Oh, calm down, Charlie. It's all cloned tissue. Nothing illegal's taking place. Well, not with the food, at least.
But why would anyone?
In an increasingly permissive world, it's the ultimate taboo. Join us if you want to, Charlie. Don't worry, I shan't judge you.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't stay on with Dr. Vargas. You were one of the only ones who stayed on to the end of the project.
Creating Central was one of the most rewarding ventures of my life.
I hear you kept the project on track after Vicky.
After we lost half the team, it was hard, but we persisted. We had a lucky break.
You didn't fancy joining Vargas in politics afterwards, then?
As a glorified caretaker? No. Eduardo and I had philosophical differences about Central's development. But as he was put in charge by the city council, I had to accept it or leave.
And now, you plan to take back what you created.
Precisely.
I guess I should thank you. You were a lot of help in the factory.
Don't mention it. What are friends for, after all?
Huh. Of course, now I'm indebted to you for the assistance, aren't I?
Well, if you want to put it like that.
This plot of yours.
Oh.
Let's change. That's all.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
Okay, what do I want us to do? Talk to everybody? Wow, this is a lot of talking. This is a lot of talking. Whew, a lot of dialogue.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
I'm surprised to see a city councilor in a conspiracy like this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Dr. Regis.
I guess you've been facilitating things for the plot.
Much as it pains me to misuse my position, that is the case. I've been able to expedite import permits for equipment necessary to Dr. Zhang's plans.
And Central hasn't noticed?
In my role, I'm given considerably more privacy than the average civil servant. No offense, Doctor.
None taken. I just cover the camera in my office with paste. So, I understand what you're doing for it, but why? How does someone in government decide that Central needs removing?
I've read your bio, Dr. Regis. I know that you have no great love for Central. But, in practical terms, I believe it has become a threat to our democratic society.
A threat? How so?
Over the course of its 20 years of operation, Central has begun to develop opinions. For an individual to have done so is natural. For an AI, it is impressive. But in its position, coordinating the actions of government, it poses a risk.
Wouldn't someone notice? Call it out?
There isn't enough to address as yet. It's clever. It's designed to carry out the policies of the Council, and it cannot fail to do so. But it can drag its metaphorical feet, badly implement plans it disagrees with.
You've seen it do this.
I've had suspicions. Dr. Zhang's research confirms the extent to which Central is developing its own conscience. I believe that you yourself recently had a disagreement with it over its handling of a crisis. Another bombing. Central has done well, but there exist many other options today that are equally valid. We need a system that will effectively manage the city and carry out its instructions, not one that cherry-picks what policies it believes appropriate.
Okay.
How did you get on board with Nina?
I and others in the Cosmopolitan Party have suspected changes in Central's behavior. We sought the assistance of one of its original creators.
Obviously not Vargas. He loves that thing.
Indeed. Her research confirmed that, thanks to the scale of its operations, Central has been able to form its own opinion on the ideal state of affairs, regardless of the democratic consensus.
So when she said that she would remove Central...
It was a difficult decision, but we had to take it. Central's replacement will carry out its role more appropriately.
And Nina will get to continue her research on Central. Why haven't you simply raised this in the council?
Can you imagine what that would mean? Political suicide. Not just for myself, but it would undermine confidence in Newton's world-leading AI industries.
Did you know Giel Vanderwall?
Indeed I did. He was a big donor in politics all over Africa.
And you knew about what he did? His criminal connections?
I'm the one who introduced him to the group. I'm also aware that he introduced the mindjacker you're after to his current employer.
You know about that?
You will need our help to find him, and we need your help to stop him, and Central.
You're on the city council, aren't you?
Indeed I am, Dr. Regis.
Rep
for the Southwest Ward and co-chair of the Cosmopolitan Party.
I remember when you got elected. They called you Mr. Incorruptible. I never got that.
That's because of the device in my head, Dr. Regis.
What is that in your head, Counselor?
Why, it's a neural governor, Dr. Regis.
As in, what paroled felons are fitted with?
Similar. While most of those are designed to limit violent behavior, mine prevents me from lying. Thoughts of deceit are met with tremendous pain.
Were you inside?
Oh my, no. This was a voluntary choice. After all, most governors are subdermal. I wanted my constituents to see it as a sign of my integrity.
I knew someone with one.
Dr. Baxter. I recall reading about his release last month.
I thought it must have malfunctioned, that he was out for revenge. Turns out he's just dead. It's like someone just inherited his hatred. Counselor, were you aware that this restaurant serves human meat?
Indeed. It's quite distasteful, don't you think? Still, I suppose it's a matter of personal taste since nobody's been hurt. We must respect the freedoms allowed by the laws of this city.
You're not having any then?
Oh no, but I shan't judge anyone for it. They're quite whimsical about it in some ways. I heard good things about their Billy con carne.
Ugh. Just to let you know, I voted for the other guy.
Ah, well, that's your prerogative. Any concerns I might be able to address for next time?
I guess I've always voted Metro, since I lived here.
Ah, inertia. Something difficult to overcome. Give our site a read. You might find you agree with us more than you think.
I'll get back to you, Counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
Alright, now we're going to talk to this guy.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes.
So, you want to bring down Central?
Oh my, yes, as does everyone here. Though for differing reasons.
What does a synth manufacturer have against Newton's city controller?
A stake in that which follows, oh yes. If Dr. Zhang was simply to remove Central, there would be chaos.
The city's central infrastructure would break down.
Precisely. Therefore, a replacement would be needed.
Oh, that makes sense.
You want to replace Central with a new AI? With what?
The new version is simply a retooled model of an existing system.
Your own.
Oh my, no. It's built from a commercial Archimedes model as used in Eurofed cities.
It'll do the job?
Oh my, yes, as well as any civic management AI in Europe. But thanks to Stepford's personality matrix engineering, it shall act and speak just as its predecessor Central.
With you holding its leash.
Every system needs fine-tuning, Dr. Regis.
Won't services suffer? I know Central. It's orders of magnitude more powerful than an Archimedes.
All unnecessary for its role, Dr. Regis. Our Archimedes in Central's clothing will perform as needed, oh yes.
Your connection to Gil. It was more than synth salesman, wasn't it?
Oh my, yes, very astute, Dr. Regis. Gil was a key part of our group.
Huh. A co-conspirator.
Oh yes, and our link to the criminal underworld, where necessary. I was most disturbed to receive your call regarding his demise. It signaled to us that immediate action was required.
You had to step up your plan before things went any further south.
Oh my, yes.
How did you fall in with someone like Nina Zhang?
Dr. Zhang has been freelancing with our firm for a number of years. Her work in AI has proven invaluable to increased platform survivability.
Working in mental health for synthetics?
Oh my, yes. She has a number of unique theories of synthetic cognitive development. When she proposed this project to the leadership of the firm,
she'd wormed her way up the power structure to whisper in management's ear.
Dr. Regis, that's a shameful way of putting it. Though she certainly has a talent for networking. She has brought together a multitude of skills needed for this role.
You're not just a synthetic salesman, are you?
Oh my, no, not this particular platform, certainly.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm not the only instance of the Sons of Stepford. There are currently 26 platforms running this personality.
There's more than one of you?
Alphabetically ordered, delegated to different roles within the firm. I, Liam, handle special tasks, oh my, yes. But we all run the same personality.
Huh, synthetics. You're a synthetic.
Quite so, Dr. Regis.
I should have guessed. There's something not quite right. I think it's the eyes.
A specially built feature of the Sons of Stepford, oh my, yes. Much of my composition, however, is state-of-the-art.
A walking advertisement.
I illustrate the potential for what one can do with a synthetic, Dr. Regis. Many customers have been swayed by the demonstration.
You're the one who found my embryos?
Oh my, yes.
Where are they?
Dr. Regis, while it pains me to say this, we simply can't tell you. Then we would have no bargaining position.
You lousy piece of...
Please, Dr. Regis, be assured that they are in no danger at this time. Dr. Zhang is the one with whom you must discuss the release of the information. I have been asked not to speak any more of this matter, oh my, no.
Were you aware that this establishment serves human meat?
Oh my, yes. It's delightfully macabre, isn't it? I'm sure the experience would be enhanced by being able to eat, of course.
You don't eat?
Some models can simulate digestion, but this platform is unable to. Go on, Dr. Regis. Try something for me.
I'll pass. I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes. Alright, we got 2 more people to talk to.
Mr. Ron.
What you want?
What's your part in this conspiracy?
Dr. John wants to capture biggest AI in the world. It's going to take enormous memory and processor.
And you're going to furnish her with these?
With all the capital she need. Money, guns, labor.
It sounds like you're on board with her plan. What do you get out of it?
Newton is lousy place to do business, Regis.
You reckon it's Central's fault?
Central watches too close.
You can't bribe anyone, you mean?
Exactly. Can't make things work.
Sometimes it's nice not to have a government driven by the wealthy.
We will control New Central. It's a great opportunity for us.
Okay.
What do you think of
This
Dr.
plan
John?
sounds bad.
She's very clever. She know what she's doing.
I worked with her in the past. I guarantee the only ones she's looking out for are her and her plans.
So, that's how to get ahead. Cooperation happen when we want same thing. I want Central gone. She wants Central gone.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Did you know Gil Vanderwall?
Sure, everyone here know Gio. We work together. He have connections everywhere.
He was a middleman for criminals.
Exactly. Any specialist he could find. Even mindjackers, Dr. Regis.
Alright.
You're one of the richest men in Greater Han, aren't you?
Damn straight.
What are you doing here?
I like this restaurant. I suggested.
No, I mean, why in person? At this meeting?
That is how we always do it. Cannot trust anyone else. Other people stupid. If too many people know, then Central will find out.
What sort of business do you run?
Some of everything. Factory, guns, biochem, industry farming.
A hands-on manager there too?
Hell no. Give that job to cousins. You ever see Han? Is lousy country. Everything poisoned. Sky is black.
Maybe it's all those factories you're running. Probably a stupid question, but did you know what they serve here?
Of course, it's people.
The idea of eating human meat appeals to you?
Absolutely. Is why I like to come to Newton. You have some crazy laws, but almost nowhere else will allow things like this.
It's cloned meat, apparently, so technically no harm done. That's the legal foundation.
A shame. Would rather eat real human. Ultimate sign of control of people.
Eat the poor.
Exactly. That will teach them.
What do you know about Gil's links to the Mindjacker?
Vanderwall set people up with specialist talent, famous for it. In this case, a third party needed a mindjacker. He fixed that up for them, got the best.
But eventually, he discovered something that made him regret introducing them?
He found what the client's plans were in the long run. If they succeed, our plan to remove Central will fail.
So he tried to stop the Mindjacker.
Exactly. Took the memory module he was using to store minds of his targets.
And it cost him his life.
Pity he's working against us. Good mindjackers are hard to find.
Who hired the Mindjacker from Vanderwall?
Like everything else, information is not free, Regis.
I'll get back to you.
Stop wasting my time.
Okay. I'm gonna save it just because if I, for whatever reason, crashed, I don't want to.
Good evening, Miss.
Dame Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Yeah, that.
You may call me Imogen, darling.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't look like any conspirator I've ever seen before.
Thank you, darling. It's my own unique style.
I'm sure Nina's got a use for everyone here. What part are you playing in her plan?
All we ever do in life is play a role, Dr. Regis. I promised I would assist her when she required. And thus, here I am.
Not as heavy muscle, I guess.
I am very good at networking, Dr. Regis. I taught her everything she knows about it. I lend credibility to her mission with my very presence.
I could understand why some people would want Central removed, the kinds of folks who see it as an obstacle to their work. But what good would it do a celebrity like yourself?
You think in such cynical terms, Dr. Regis. It benefits me because it benefits dear Nina.
You're doing this out of altruism?
Is that so surprising, Dr. Regis?
Frankly, it is.
Alright. Keep asking
You
questions.
know Dr. Jong.
Of course, darling.
You go back a long way?
One might say that. We were lovers, Dr. Regis.
Oh,
My, they said you came from backwards parts, but I hadn't quite expected a display like this.
Forgive me, Miss Flores. I just find it hard to picture Dr. Jong loving anything.
We were close. Close enough that I came to her aid now that she needs it.
You knew Gil Vanderwall as well?
Only within this gathering. I had no use for his services in talent acquisition.
You mean facilitating criminal skills with buyers.
Indeed, his history in the underworld sounded so thrilling. But personally, he was so dull. Everything was business to him. That husband of his, on the other hand.
So I hear you're a celebrity?
Oh, Dr. Regis, such an understatement.
You'll have to forgive me, Miss Flores. I'm not big on pop culture.
How refreshing. It's such a shame what the net's doing to the young of today. Though if it wasn't, I wouldn't have nearly the profile I do.
So, what do you do exactly?
I come from a wide background of European nobility. But I can do anything that's asked of me, my dear. Music, talent contests, endorsements.
So essentially, you're famous for being famous?
Precisely, though much of the work is so tiresome, darling. I delegate a great deal to simulations, lookalikes, and synthetics.
Were you aware this restaurant serves human meat?
It's a giddy thrill, isn't it? Have you seen their celebrity selection?
Celebrities?
They have cloned tissue from influential figures of the past 2 centuries. Would you care for leg of John F. Kennedy?
That's appalling.
I know. Non-entities like that, and I'm nowhere to be found. I must complain to the management. Perhaps offer them a sample.
That's all for now, Miss Flores.
Alright,
Please,
that's
darling,
everybody.
Just Imogen.
That is everybody. So we're gonna save again. Over this one. Overwrite it. Waiter? Question mark.
Hey, you alright?
Wait. He stares at you as you feel a strange mix of fear and contempt with his glare. You realize to your horror that you've seen those eyes before, only a few days earlier.
Everyone, take cover!
Okay. Did I just die? No, I didn't.
Is anyone hurt?
It's a trap! You'll try to kill us! Guards!
Shut up, Ron. You're still alive, aren't you?
It appears that poor Imogen is the only one injured.
I'm sorry.
Sweet,
She's dead.
merciful crap!
I knew it! You're trying to kill me! All of you!
Calm down, Ron. You don't know who was behind this.
Actually, he has a point. All those who knew about this meeting are in this room.
Except, of course, for Charlie.
He only joined us at the last moment. Dr. Regis, will you lend us your skill as an investigator?
Yeah, you find who tried to kill me!
Do this for us, Charlie, and we'll give you everything. We can tell you who has your kids and exactly where he is.
Fine. Just remember, I'm not doing this for your sake. Someone here almost killed me as well.
Thank you anyway, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't trust these people. They're withholding information from me specifically so I cooperate. And I don't like it. Alright, so I think we can save it and end on this note.